The CBC, Canada's official state broadcaster, brings us a story about a trend amongst coffee chains adding protein to their drinks. Starbucks, which has locations throughout the United States, as well as Canada and around the world, and Tim Hortons, the predominant Canadian donut and coffee chain, with locations in the American Northeast, Midwest, and Upper Midwest as well, are two retailers offering this unusual flavoring. I often visit Tim Hortons whenever I'm in Minneapolis. I love Minnesota. It's my favorite part of Canada. The story, featured on the CBC website, is written by Abby Hughes. No relation, of course, to Abby Normal. My name is Andrew, your natural reader's online AI announcer. Please enjoy the B-roll of the World Economic Forum's Klaus Schwab, while Evelyn and Ava read the story for you.
Cereal, chips, ice cream, popcorn, even candy. If it feels like there's suddenly protein in everything, you may be onto something. There's been a surge in protein-packed food offerings on store shelves in recent years. And starting September 29th, you can add another item to that list, your morning Starbucks. Later this month, locations of the coffee chain in the US and Canada will begin offering a line of lattes made with protein-boosted milk, as well as protein cold foam, which can be added to any regular beverage. The company says the new additions will offer 15 to 36 grams of protein. The move comes a week after Tim Hortons released a protein-packed latte of its own, which uses a lactose-free, high-protein dairy beverage to deliver 17 to 20 grams of the macronutrient per drink. In pursuit of good health and big muscles, people have been trying to find more ways to consume as much protein as conveniently as possible, which has led to high-protein offerings of all kinds. Experts say there's good money to be made in capitalizing on the latest health trend, even if the information backing it isn't totally accurate. A buff business. According to retail analyst Bruce Winder, the protein market is already worth billions of dollars and growing by about 7% a year. There's a lot of folks now who are fairly serious about their health, fairly serious about gym culture, Winder told CBC News. People realize they need protein, so there is a big demand for it. Winder says he expects the move will fetch Starbucks and Tim Hortons some extra revenue, given these kinds of added features tend to cost a little extra. While Starbucks hasn't said what its new products will cost, the new protein drink at Tim's is $4.49, compared to $3.69 for a regular latte. Customers can also add the dairy protein beverage to other beverages for an extra 80 cents. The way these products are being marketed, according to Winder, is much like the low-carb or sugar-free products that were popular in the mid-2000s. While protein products are in their growth phase right now, Winder says they will plateau or decline eventually, much like these other diet products of yore did. It's there if you want it, he said. But it's not going to be main thrust from a marketing and product development perspective. It'll be more niche. Still, David Pulara, a principal at DP Ventures, says he could see the high-protein product category sticking around for longer than other food trends because protein is a core part of one's diet. It's a core macro, so it's not a trend like a flavor trend that comes and goes, Pulara said. He points out that with protein reaching its peak, however, comes market saturation. And with other brands offering similar things, Pulara says the new menu items at Starbucks and Tim Hortons will live and die on both their quality and value. The drink has to taste great. The total composition has to make sense and the price has to be reasonable. If Starbucks can nail those three things, it's going to be a winner for sure. Extra protein might be unnecessary, expert. But when it comes to health, high-protein products might not be such a slam dunk. As a dietitian and assistant professor at the University of Ottawa, Melissa Fernandez says the protein craze is one of her pet peeves. Diets that glorify protein, the only macronutrient that has yet to be vilified, have been around for a long time, Fernandez says, with guidance like the Atkins diet popular in the early 2000s promoting bacon and eggs as key health foods. She says the current trend is built on misinformation. There's a really big gap between what people really need and what people think they need, Fernandez told CBC News. Gym-goers often say online that people should be eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. In reality, Fernandez says the minimum amount of protein most people need is 0.8 grams per kilogram, which at 0.36 grams per pound is less than half that.
Well, that was all very fascinating. I have just one question. Where exactly is the protein coming from?
This is CBC.
Proof of ownership of the cat. Notarized proof of kinship with the deceased.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Don't do it.
Oh, man.
Hi. Thank you for watching The Bad Civil Servant on YouTube and North American House Hippo on Rumble. The only channels where you don't have to like and subscribe if you don't want to.